Hello, this is Lindsay Drangeid presenting on taking an opposing viewpoint. The topic I have chosen in this case is teaching both sides of an issue. The first of two examples I'd like to describe is that of teaching evolution and creationism in schools. In a paper by Goshen College senior Jill Schenk, she lists a number of inconsistencies in the evolution narrative, which ultimately points towards the fact that evolutionists rely on faith for their origin story much in the way that religious devotees do. Schenk leads the reader through a logical process about why students should be given different views and theories. Many religions around the world have an Earth origin story, and therefore it is next to impossible for teachers to teach the origin of the Earth without some religion entering into the discussion. If many origin theories are presented, then the exclusiveness of Christianity is avoided. By the end of Schenk's paper, she addresses the fact it isn't given as really a second thought that many traditional topics are taught in school, even though not everyone understands the topics so very well. Teaching evolution and creation in schools is just going to take some adjustments in thinking. In a generation or two, the issue will not even exist because everyone will be used to the idea. Things are changing in the world all around us, and humanity has adapted. Getting used to both evolution and creation in public schools is exactly the same. The second example I'd like to use to demonstrate why there is a case to be made for teaching different sides of an issue is in the area of the origin of the universe. In an article written for The Guardian, Professor Thomas Crowley references a poll which shows that there is a considerable amount of support in the UK from educators themselves that creationism should be taught alongside the Big Bang Theory. Crowley narrows in on the fact that all existing scientific theories have no explanation about what happened before the Big Bang and how this is not at all an insignificant detail. With no idea at all about how everything came about, what happened at the Big Bang? Was something created from nothing? If not, what was there before? If this is true, then there's logically some room that must be allowed for some intervening force that arranged everything to work the way that it does. Tweak gravity a little, the electromagnetism, or the strong and weak nuclear forces, and the universe becomes wildly unstable and ultimately short lived. What are the chances this happened randomly? Crowley concludes that as long as science cannot explain how our universe evolved from nothing, scientists should not be so quick to dismiss the soft form of creationism, which doesn't so much focus on the very strict biblical timeline that a more hard interpretation of creationism relies on. The subject certainly does not warrant arrogance from those who think that scientific materialism is the only logical option for the 21st century. here are my references.